Hey everybody, welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to play the guitar solo from the classic AC/DC song T.N.T. Now anytime I have an opportunity to play an Angus Young guitar solo, I really look forward to it because they're just so much fun. I just love the passion and the feel that Angus puts into his playing. It's just very infectious. Now if you're a fan of his playing, I also have lessons here on my channel on how to play the guitar solos from Back in Black, both the main solo and the outro solo, along with You Shook Me All Night Long and Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, and there will be more to come. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to catch more content in the future. Hit the thumbs up to help my video get a little more exposure. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will attempt to answer them as time allows. Now the next thing I'm going to do is play the entire solo again for you, this time slowly with the tabs on the screen. That way the more advanced players can get through this more quickly. Then after that, for everybody else, we'll break it down note by note. Let's go. Here is section 1 at normal and then slow speed. Let's break that up into two boxes, and in the first we play So we're going to start by playing the second fret of the G string and bending it up a full step. But before that, you're kind of raking into it, like by scratching the D string first, right? Right? See how you hit the D string first, like a little scratch? You can leave out the scratch note if you want. And as you're bringing that bend down, you don't come down necessarily all the way, you come down most of the way before doing the bend again. Let's play that first box in its entirety. Then in the second box we'll play slowly. So on the high E string we play 3-2-0, on the B string 3-2-0, then on the G string we're going to play 2, bend up a quarter step, pull off to open. And then on the D string we're going to play 3rd fret, bend up quarter step, pull off to open. Slowly so far in that second box. Now, when we do the 3rd fret of D, pull off to open D, I'm very tempted to do the 2nd fret instead. I've seen it tabbed and played that way. It sounds almost better when you play it that way without, any other instruments accompanying you. But when I listen to the original track slowed down, I can hear that 3rd fret being bent up. Either way, you should be fine if you want to do 3rd or 2nd fret. Then we're going to play open G, and then 15 of low E, slide down, open E. Let's play that second box slowly a couple times. Now we'll tie both boxes together and play the entire section 1 one more time, slowly and then at normal speed. right, let's move on to section 2. Here's section 2 at normal and then slow speed. We'll break it up into 2 boxes, and in the first one we play. So it's 15th fret of the B string, bend it up a full step, wide vibrato. Now you'll notice in the tabs that I notate it as if you bring the bend back down. That's what I hear when I listen to the lead guitar slowly on the original track. Don't get hung up on that, just play what feels right. Then in the second box we play slowly. Now, what I like to do is actually break this one up into 3 smaller boxes. You can see now it's 3 boxes in green. So in the first one, we play. So it's 12 on high E, and then 15 on B, pull off to 12, 14 G. Then in the second green box, we play. So it's 12 on B, and then 14 on G, pull off to 12, 14 D. And then in the third and final green box, we play. So it's 14 G, 14 D, and then 12 of G, bend up and down quickly, and then back up a little bit slower. And when you come back up, that second time, you bend up a little flat of a full step up. Okay? Let's tie the 3 green boxes together and play that slowly a couple times. Now we're going to tie all of it together and play section 2 one more time, slowly and then at normal speed. Okay, let's move on to section 3. Here's section 3 at normal and then slow speed. So in the first box, we'll play. So you're going to bend up at the 14th fret of the G string. And then on the B string, you're going to play 12, 15, 12, 12, pretty quickly. A lot of times you'll just see people play 12, 15, 12, like. But again, when you listen to the original and slow it down, you hear those extra notes in there, or the extra note in there. But if you just want to play 12, 15, 12, you can. Most people won't know the difference. Then in the second box, we play. So it's 14 on G, bend up quickly, and then 12B, 12E, 12B. And then 15 of B, bend up a full step, wide vibrato. Let's play that second box a couple times slowly. Now we'll tie both boxes together and play section 3 one more time, slowly and then at normal speed. Okay, let's move on to section 4, the final section. Here's section 4 at normal and then slow speed. We'll get to that little in just a minute. It's kind of hard to replicate exactly what Angus did on the record. I've never seen anyone do that or try to replicate it, but we'll get to that in a second. So we're going to break it up into 2 boxes, and in the first one, we're going to play slowly. Now what I like to do here, once again, is break this one up even further. So let's break up that first box into 4 boxes. So now you can see them in green. So in the first green box, we play. So on the high E string, it's 12, 15, 12, and then 15 on B. Then in the second green box, we play. So it's 12 E, 15 B, pull off to 12, 14 G, 12, 15, 12, 14. And then in the third box, we play. So it's 12 B, 14 G, pull off to 12, 14 D, 12, 14, 12, 14. Let's tie those first 3 green boxes together and play them slowly. See how it's in little groupings of 4? All right, and then after that, in the 4th green box, we play. So we have 14G, 14D, and then 12G quarter step up, and then 14D pull off to 12, 14D vibrato. So far in that 4th green box, slowly. And then 14D slide down, open E. Here's that 4th green box in its entirety, slowly. Let's tie those 4 green boxes together and play it slowly a couple times. Then in the second box, we're going to play. So what we're doing is we're bending up at the 22nd fret of the B string and then adding wide vibrato. See how the note starts to die out? Because we're not using a ton of gain. You can if you want, right? But we're playing AC/DC, so we tend to back off the gain a little bit. That's why the note dies out. And as Angus is doing that wide vibrato, you can hear the string kind of hitting the frets. You hear this little, like 7 times. Or something like that. Before he slides down and kind of pulls off to open G accidentally. Okay, so that second box. Something like that. You don't have to do all that, but those who are regulars here know that when I do these guitar lessons, I try to capture every little inflection in the playing so it sounds as close to the original as possible. But if you want, you can just hold that note and then slide down. All right, let's tie both of those boxes together and play section 4 one more time slowly and then at normal speed. All right, let's wrap it up. Okay, that was my lesson on how to play the guitar solo from AC/DC's T.N.T. If you found it helpful or informative, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And please hit that subscribe button if you want to catch more content like this in the future. If you have any questions or comments, again, just leave them down below in the comments section and I'll try to answer them as time allows. Until next time, rock on.